Damn it. Thank you, Lab Rat. Whoop, whoop. What is up? Happy Friday, pal. We're here. We're hanging. We're chilling. Hope you're all having a great week and ready for a great weekend. It's SmackDown. Watch along and belt count. Make sure you sign your NDA. Whoop, whoop. And it's a replay, it looks like, because the feed has already got it aired. So we're going to be doing it. No commercials tonight. So a little bit of a quicker night tonight. Whoop, whoop. Be watching the pre-recorded parts. Whoop, whoop. Together, pal. Let's let them know we live on. Let them on. Let everybody on Facebook know we live.
International football matches, heavyweight boxing title bouts, and for the first time this weekend,
Yeah, I only know there's one so far. Because something about a certain one of the titles got spoiled earlier. But I'm gonna go all 8. I think we see all 8. I think we see 8 belts tonight.
WWE fans are ready for Friday Night SmackDown. The WWE Women's Champion is here. It's Tiffany time. Tiffany Stratton defends her title against the one-time bestie, the woman she took the title from, none other than Nia Jax. But tonight, it's last woman standing, incapacitated for opponent until she can't make it to her feet.
Oh yeah, that's women's standing match tonight. Yeet yeet. 3 belts. Or I should say 2. You haven't seen that one yet. 3 belts. All right, there it is.
But upstart Julia stands in her way. Julia has targeted Vega for weeks. Tonight, she finally gets the United States Championship shot she's been waiting for. Tomorrow is the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament from SmackDown. She's the sword, Jade Cargill, and she's here tonight. Her opponent tomorrow, none other than the Empress of tomorrow.
Yeah, give me all the belts, pal. I gotta have the fan on because it's hot as shit in here. Yeah, for real, pal.
What a rousing ovation for a former undisputed WWE champion.
All right, they know we live. And while Cody makes it, just see what's going on. An X-Land, pal.
Of the King of the Ring tournament, Wade, Monday Night on Raw semifinal match against James. So what a match it was! Oh man, what a bomb batter! And just when it looked like Jack was going to hit that big old splash, Cody Rhodes from the top gear. Only he can hit. champions of the course being great friends. Woodshed is a major show of respect between these two champs. Post-match.
Whoop, whoop.
Welcome everybody on Friday Night SmackDown this week. I'm glad to be back. Michael Cole alongside Wade Barrett. Wade, are you ready for a great weekend? Oh, it's going to be so good. It's 110 degrees Fahrenheit outside. I think we're going to top it inside this arena because we've got some hot action coming your way. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's check in with our Arabic announce team. Here's Stu Basil.
الله يحييكم في بلدنا المملكة العربية السعودية. الله يحييكم بالرياض. يلا تتحيوا
Hey, yo, what's up, Raider McGrady Face? Good to see you, pal. Whoop, whoop. How you doing, man? We are currently at 3 right now. Actually, shit. Hang on, we might be... is that a belt in the ring? Or that's a crown. Well, Cody's head's in the way. I can't see it. That's just a crown. Okay, so we're at 3 belts right now. They're doing the whole singing his name thing in Arabic.
Cody had something to say. Cody had something to say last week when he kept getting interrupted. Spot the beat. Incredible scene here tonight. New York takes on Cody Rhodes tomorrow night. That's because Cole knocked off Sammy last week. Sammy, the nearly man, came within milliseconds of victory in the semi-final. But then the Viper did what the Viper tends to do.
Yeah, get to work, pal. Hey, what's up? Good to see you, cold-blooded. No, this is on. We're on one of the Watch Wrestling, watchwrestling.ae. This is so we're doing like a watch along or doing the replay. So we're not actually watching this live or with commercials. We're doing like 3 parts. That's a shame. Oh, it is on USA? Okay, cool. Oh, yeah, it is on USA right now, yeah. I just don't really have USA, unfortunately. Wow, they actually cut the signs in the crowd that say, they said cancel the show. We're sold out. Yeah, for real. That's a beautiful stage. Cuck me, pal. Oh, yeah. When this originally aired live in Saudi Arabia, like the feed got like something went wrong with the feed. Turns out like there's something wrong with the building or something like that. Yeah, I'm loving this setup. Hot house.
Did you watch Monday Night Raw this past Monday? Also, did you see my man Cody Rhodes face Jey Uso in the semifinal match? So I don't know, I have a feeling you all feel the same way I do. If you and Jey Uso aren't in the running for match of the year come Slammy time, then something is wrong in this world. Hell of a match, dude, on Raw. It was a pleasure to watch. Being said, the reason why I'm out here is because
Oh yeah, that's a stable part of the world right now. Nothing could go wrong. Oh damn, we got the cut feed. Oh shit.
ladies and gentlemen, those watching globally on Netflix, we apologize for the last 30 minutes. Technical difficulties here.
Oh shit, we lost a chunk of the show. Damn.
I also apologize that the first face you had to see when we came back on with this man, Wade Barrett. Oh, well, this never happens when Joe Tess is sat there, by the way. Bring back Joe Tess ASAP. One more opportunity to come back to the thing.
Yeah, for real, like we missed that entire promo. Now we got JC Mateo and Solo in a backstage segment.
This weekend, everyone will see that we are just getting started. Right? So, and Jimmy Uso indeed goes alone.
Whoop whoop. How you doing, man? Mr. No Monikers needed. Two-time HMG Pick'em Challenge World Champion in the house. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom. Or I fucked that up. It could have been, yeah, because like it was an issue with the building. Yeah, there's an actual issue with the building where like none of the equipment works. Like, yeah, they'd have to. I would imagine they'd get phones out. Oh, do you see? As soon as I see two-time, that's immediately where my mind goes. Oh, they're actually giving us the whole bumper thing? Oh, we got to fix this. Let's fast forward to the 14. We're on part 1. WatchWrestling.ae on the 14-minute, 40-second mark.
36 days at MetLife in New Jersey, the first two-night SummerSlam.
Yeah, for real, man.
WWE today announced that WWE Late Night featuring Tony Hinchcliffe will take place at the Bergen Performing Arts Center in Englewood, New Jersey on Saturday, August 2nd at 11 p.m. Eastern as part of SummerSlam weekend. An exclusive pre-sale opportunity for the closed doors non-televised event will begin Monday, June 30th at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific until 11:59 p.m. Eastern, 8:59 p.m. Pacific via Ticketmaster, followed by the general public ticket on sale on Tuesday, July 1st.
Yeah, get me the top 20, pal.
Battle with a monster of his own tonight.
Jimmy versus JC, pal. I like the having the like a volcano erupting because Hawaii, the whole Hawaii thing. Yeah, and Solo's really come into his own. I mean, really come into his own. Yeah, like rewind 3 years and watch Solo back then. Yeah, like that. Yeah, way huge progression. Like, when did he get called up to the main roster? I don't remember. Oh yeah, about 3 years ago.
Solo and Mateo scrambling for the exits. And of course, Solo Sikoa tomorrow night at Night of Champions. We take on JC for the United States Championship. There's JC Mateo, powerhouse for Solo Sikoa. Of course, Solo, the younger brother of that man, Jimmy Uso, as we get set to go for this matchup tonight.
For real, he has.
Power. He's just a bundle of muscle, isn't he? He's got that.
It's a time for a little smoky toky time. 1 sec. Whoop, whoop. For our fans already on. Interesting they're mentioning JC's New Japan title history on commentary. I'd give it a +2.
Standing in front of Mateo.
This is basic punkonomics, drug free.
Take advantage. The distraction from Sikoa. The truth is, Sikoa really wants to the family. One last opportunity.
I didn't see this segment, but I know it exists, or I know that's what we got on for the night, or for the main event. Like I saw like the pictures, I saw the entrance, but that's about it. I didn't see any more besides that.
It's rather ironic that he's called Solo because it's time in WWE that you're right, that numbers game has been so.
All right, sounds good, Todd. Don't work too hard. Whoop whoop.
JC Mateo has been with that distraction from Solo. A tremendous spinning suplex by Mateo. Solo Sikoa talking trash to
Look at her, pal.
Jimmy Uso, Wade, at some point, is it about maybe getting back into the fold with family? Yeah, absolutely do. Look, Jimmy has been searching for some career direction of late to take in whatever fights are available. He's had to be a gym of all trades, if you will. And right now, he's just not getting the kind of success we're used to from Jimmy Uso, as we saw for years in the tag game. A gym of all
Whoop, whoop. Give me Big Jim. Dude, he needs to get a second. This is me being stupid and goofy. Like, this is something like, say I'm in the writers' room. I'd throw this out there as a joke. Let's get Jimmy Uso a new like a buddy and call him Slim Jim. Big Jim, Slim Jim.
WWE history, one time 622 days. SmackDown Tag Team Champion, still a record. 8-time Tag Team Champion, Jimmy Uso. That is a record that will never be beaten. Holding those championships, but that's the last thing on Jim's mind right now. Jimmy Uso taking the fight to JC Mateo in this matchup. Solo Sikoa's at ringside as he prepares for the United States Championship match. And Jacob Fatu, the Night Champions. Look at the power of Mateo, just flatting Jimmy Uso. Got an ability to manhandle human beings that should be illegal. Absolute freak genetics as the mob continues in that offer. And look at the standing. Oh, so back. Mateo into the cover, going to hook the leg and a kick out. It reminds me a lot of Taz, a former partner of mine, and also a great in-ring.
Yeah, I like the Taz comparisons to JC Mateo. He's just a much larger Taz.
As I described him before. So well-rounded for throwing a standing boots on whenever he wants to. Really is a hybrid level superstar with all the power of your favorite powerhouses from history. Jimmy Uso trying to build some momentum here up to the top rope. Now Jimmy's force through, taking out Mateo. Both men down. Well, Uso in the win there, and now panic in the eyes of Solo Sikoa has tried time and time again during this match and in the preceding weeks to get Jimmy Uso back in the fold. So far it's been enough. A jam-packed crowd here tonight. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the Kingdom Arena. First time WWE has played this state-of-the-art facility that's hosted international soccer matches and heavyweight boxing matches. Now Jimmy Uso and Mateo kicking things off on SmackDown and a big right hand by Jimmy. Mateo, this is wild. Jimmy for the Samoan drop, just didn't have enough. And Jimmy will catch him on the ear. And Mateo stumbles to the corner. You're not going to match power for power with JC Mateo, but I don't care how big you are. That kick to the temple is going to drop anyone. And Jimmy going to back it up in the corner. Shades of the late great Umaga. Got JC Mateo bouncing around now with every shot. And that kick drives Mateo outside the ring, and Solo Sikoa is not happy. Get up there. Right, man, getting dropped.
Whoop, whoop.
Big drop. Suicide dive, the shoulder into Mateo and drops him. So much taken out of Big Jim right now. That man is in pain, but he's got the advantage here. Needs to make it count, but that's a big.
Yeah, in a weird way, it seems like sometimes spoilers aren't all that bad. It's like, okay, I got to see how that. Let me tune in to see how that happens.
Momentary distraction by Solo allowed Mateo to make it to his feet. Jimmy's going to roll through now. And JC Mateo, look at this. Oh, Jimmy, cover. Off the floor of the islands, JC Mateo with the win. Here is your winner. What a typical distraction for the Solo Sikoa. It was one window. And JC Mateo capitalizes with a tour of the island, one of the most devastating moves we've seen on SmackDown in some time. But Solo Sikoa and his now one-man army next to him get the job done.
Yeah, same Cold Blood, except for probably the same one you're thinking of. Of course, I'm not going to say it here until it actually happens. All right, Radio McRadio Face, good to see you, man. Have a great rest of your night. Whoop, whoop. Peace out. You haven't seen that happen on camera.
Jimmy Uso. Wait so long for Jimmy opportunity to come back and hit the ball. And Jimmy said, hell no. Well, here's what you could have won. You could be part of this. Beating the hell out of balls like we did to you. Little deja vu.
That's 4 belts. Mr. Punk Life.
Without the numbers getting it in so easy, especially against the Samoan White with bloodlust in his eyes.
Yes, sir, Mr. Hip O Crit.
See, it's a bar night solo. Jimmy Uso shoving Solo out of harm's way to deliver a kick.
I mean, yeah, if you're getting a better deal out of that, why not? Plus, depending on where you're, plus some of these pizza places these days, they're usually, they're, kind of questionable. Damn, I should have said 6. Oh, well, I already locked it in. Oh, wait. That's a 5 right there. What belt is that? No, wait, no, that's 6. 6. The AAA tag team titles. We got the AAA tag team titles on SmackDown, guys. That's 6 right there.
I can hear you all the way down the hall. What are you talking about? What is going on? We are trying to motivate.
Yeah, that's kind of a factor when you start remembering going to the SmackDown belt counts. Los Garza are the AAA tag team champions, so those are in play. Yep, so we are now currently at 6. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that slipped my mind too. It's like, wait, what belts are those? Wait, that's Humberto and Garza. Wait. Oh, yeah, they're the AAA tag team champs.
Boy, Serena.
Just look at her.
You act like the title belongs to you. I will prove it does not. Julia, where I come from, if you have a problem with somebody, you go out to the street and handle it. But
Marie saw the belt earlier, so that's part of the 6.
for girls like you, who likes to sneak attacks.
So far, we're still missing the WWE Women's Tag Team titles, the World Heavyweight title, and the Women's Heavyweight title.
So just like you are going to use me to establish your dominance here, I am going to use you. So I am the United States champion.
Wow, Champ's making the entrance first. Hey, give me no autographs or pictures. I don't want to be here, Jones, pal. Whoop, whoop. So let me get a timestamp, Cold-Blooded. 1 sec. I'm on, part 1, 32 minutes.
Wow, very perceptive.
Okay.
Well, nonetheless, Selena Julia for the United States Championship, but witness the worst of the worst dinosaurs in Jurassic World Rebirth, only in theaters Wednesday. Here's a behind-the-scenes look at the heart-pounding new film. Annie. The very proud Selena Vega, the Women's United States Champion, set to defend her title here on SmackDown.
Yeah, that was something. Get me Julia, pal. Oh, and by the way, the final bell count last night was 7. So you won once again, pal. Whoop, whoop. Look at her, pal. Look at her.
The beautiful madness. The way she has targeted Selena Vega for many weeks now. This being the most important matchup of Julia's career in WWE to this point. And what did she just call the United States Championship? A stepping stone. That is kind of a slap in the face for every great champion who has ever held the Women's United States Championship or indeed the Men's United States Championship. And I like that. That's a confidence. That's an assuredness that I'm not just here to win your titles on SmackDown. I'm here for everything. I'm here to run this show. Okay, already won the NXT Women's Championship. The United States title next to the site. I have no doubt. I've been watching this woman over the last number of years where the she will indeed be a world champion at one point in her career.
Whoop, whoop.
In the WWE.
Yeah, for like you could have told a decent story of her, wanting to win and to honor her father. And you could have built this nice story off that instead of just, yeah, we're gonna flip it, just stick it to Chelsea.
This year, Selena taking with Chelsea Green to win her first singles championship in WWE. She was so emotional that night, but then so much to her way that she's been a very proud champion over the past couple of months and intends to keep going. She said she wants to get to SummerSlam. Well, here's the interesting thing. For the past 2 months, it's been all about the cover. Off, but immediately a new challenge. Again, will steps up. Selena Vega. Looking for a quick win here as is Julia. Now, both women exchanging kicks and both women down in the early going of this matchup. Both women rumble that. What?
I just find it hilarious. He did the Undertaker Diesel double big boot spot with, I mean, Taker Diesel. What's in the? I'm sorry, I'm talking about a height difference here. For real, dude. How much you could have shot stuff with her, dude. We all know the Saudi royal family are marks. Hey, we're doing a storyline with Chelsea. She's a U.S. champion. Hey, why don't she's kind of like, and you could get the Saudi royal family on camera on the show. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Yep. Or more. Actually, I think she's Puerto Rican. Yeah, she's Puerto Rican. I mean, yes, Julia is taller, though not exactly all that much. Like, you notice how the camera angle, they're making sure that you don't get any side-by-side shots of the two of them. Because I think they're trying to make Julia look taller and bigger. Yeah, no disrespect. This is my observations. That's all. As they talk about when you talk about the machine.
Julia in full control of the champion. That particular version of injustice. Selena Vega, the opening 4 minutes of this match has been really.
Well, just look at her too. Well, actually, she's now officially off the market.
Selena Vega, tremendous guts and heart. She's been an underdog most of her career. Except that she's told by purpose.
Oh, this crowd's 100% behind Julia.
Takes Vega down. Very calm. By Julia for the title and a kick out at 2 by Vega. I like the confidence. I think the cockiness might be going a little too far against the champion, the level of Selena Vega. Got to focus.
Points, lab rat. No. Oh, no. That was a great joke. That was a great joke. I think he'd even applaud that one. Like again, he comes across like a dude who doesn't take himself seriously and can laugh at himself.
Of Julia somewhat at this point. Now getting a little frustrated with Vega, but Vega is not going to give up.
I'm sorry, I had to laugh at that spot because there's like a bounce and then a jump into the steps.
Julia into the steel steps, and again favoring the knee that Selena tweaked earlier on in the matchup. I saw Julia grabbing the bottom row of teeth there, checking they were all still there. Might need a recount, but now it's all Vega. The underdog is biting back. And the resilient champion staying in the fight with Julia, bringing that strong style.
For real, that Brad, dude, I'm begging because I think Crazy Steve. I don't know what he's doing. Last I checked, he was doing stuff with AAA. Bro, put them together, tag team. See no evil, hear no evil. And you do a bunch of vignettes bunch of promos and stuff with like, and just rip off that movie with Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder. Yes, with Heavy. That was the last I heard he was doing. Yeah, and then also the TNA partnership. Yeah, the connections are there. Hey, what's up, Scott Woodford? Good to see you, pal. Whoop whoop. I would say yes. Like the TNA shows, they seem fun. They seem very fun for the people that are watching it. I guess one of my common things is like, yeah, this would be a great show if I'm, live in the audience watching it. But as far as a TV viewer, it's like, a little different. But how you doing, man? Good to see you. Whoop whoop. But I would say yes to that. Long story short, yes. If you, but don't break the bank to do so. Yeah, make him a trios team, pal. Basically, it's like 3 different Daredevils. You called it, Todd. New Women's United States Champion. Whoop, whoop. Oh, yeah. Like when it came to those types of things, like the TNA talent, they were everything I've always heard, especially from, you, they're always very accessible. Whoop, whoop. That's a delicious steak burger, pal. Yeah, I think we all did they lost the feed for the Cody Orton segment. Like they actually lost the entire feed. Like it didn't even get recorded. Look at her. Just look at her. Yeah, that was the one spoiler that I did see was Julia because it was accidentally leaked on WWE's one of their social media pages and got spread around. Yeah, look at her with the belt. Just look at her with that belt.
This is about last week. I don't want to talk about it. Seems like you needed my help. Just saying. See, I don't need friends. I'm not trying to be your friend, Charlotte, but it wouldn't hurt for us to be on the same page. Think of it as allies of convenience. Think about it.
Interesting proposition. Well, Parker, you've been
I concur, Labrat. I do prefer Steph. Fucking Miles Bourne, lucky bastard.
Queen of the Ring finalists up next on SmackDown. So you want a real gym skills here on SmackDown show. Get out your cameras.
Whoop whoop.
You're gonna want
Here's what we got on part one. Part one. Oh, we got a little bit to go on part one still. Okay, nice.
Last time, John Cena, CM Punk, for the only
Yeah, so it turns out I don't think any of that Cody Orton promo got recorded at all, because that was like when that had the issues and they lost like nothing recorded. Let me look it up. I have to imagine somebody got it with their phone.
tonight at Friday Night SmackDown tomorrow, 6 o'clock local, 11 8 a.m. in the morning on the West Coast. Countdown underway, and then at 8 o'clock local, 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. It is Night of Champions live from the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. People were proud to do King of the Ring, but 10 years ago, he was crowned King Barrett. Wade Barrett would go on to win the 20th.
It's a conspiracy, pal.
Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. It's an entire weekend of champions here. My guests this evening will not.
Oh yeah, so yeah, power outage in the building. Yeah, so nothing got recorded, and it was just like they spent 25, or Orton and Cody spent 25 minutes trying to entertain the crowd.
So, without further ado, please welcome my first guest, the Storm, Jimmy Cargill.
It did have a little bit of that to that. Whoop whoop. Yo, what's up, Logan James? Good to see you. Whoop whoop. Yeah, it was pretty cool to see that. Good to see Triple A getting some love on the main roster, pal. Yeah, anything when you hear the boos, pal.
Well, give that opportunity if she wins the Queen of the Ring. This next Monday night on SmackDown, Monday Night Raw. It was, of course, the semifinals. Roxanne Perez, Jade Cargill. Roxanne went for Pop Rocks, but instead, Jade Cargill. But overpowered Perez, those were jaded.
Or if you're an old school TNA fan, Jaded was once known as the Implant Buster. Because when somebody took it from Awesome Kong, they actually had their implant ruptured, and they're like, "Oh, that's great. Let's run with that." Yeah, they liked Julia. Pull the plug, pal.
Opponent tomorrow night in the final of the Queen of the Ring tournament. The Empress of Tomorrow.
All right, that is a very, very cool video entrance setup for Asuka. Very cool. to be fair to Awesome Kong and WWE, that was not really a bad move for her. Like, they had big plans for her, so she kind of happened to get pregnant in the middle of it. And then, sadly, she had a miscarriage. And I think she went to, I think she did stuff with AEW and NWA for a little bit. I'm not sure what she's up to now. But yeah, I could, if she wanted to, she could. I don't see why she couldn't get some work. At TNA maybe, NXT. Oh, that's awesome, Cold-Blooded. That's good. Oh man, we've all been there, pal.
Me, I see an opportunity to show you all exactly why I came here. You see, I have heard.
Yeah, like it looked like they were going somewhere with her. Like, looked like they were like, it's like she wasn't there very long. Like, she was kind of showing up and looking dominant. And then like, they were building her as like this dominant, like, Godzilla monster coming to take, to destroy everyone. And then she broke down in the ring crying randomly one time, and then that's when it came out that, oh yeah, I'm pregnant. I gotta step away. Like, yeah, like she was. Like, they were trying to build. I think they're trying to build her up to like somebody trying to destroy all the pretty girls.
Power is not everything. I have skill and experience.
Oh, nice. Hope it went well.
You're going to
Get me Naomi, pal. I like how she changed the caution tape to Miss Money in the Bank.
But I have all the power. I can do whatever I want.
I love this heel Naomi so much. Like, she's like totally like she's all in on this character. That's right. I do remember she was in Glow. Nice. And Naomi gets the first shut the fuck up chant of the weekend.
Just like I took away the tag titles, just like I took away months from your career, just like I took away the big three. It brings me pure pleasure when I think about how sweet it would be to ruin the biggest night of your career. Allows you to proceed with.
Oh, Janet, turn it up. She blasted through Asuka, but right after Naomi. And Asuka's not taking too kindly to this.
Yeah, agreed. Like, I love, like, she's completely revamped herself. Like, she's going all in. Like she gets it.
I'm driving now. What's up, man? Back up, dog. I knew you saw what happened last week. Right now, Drew. I want you to
Yeah, exactly.
Nick, are you going to help me or are you going to be in the way, Drew? With due respect, John Cena is here, but he is here for CM Punk. He's not here for our Truth Ball tonight. I'm here for John Cena. Don't even worry about it. I'm sorry. I apologize. We're going to get switched up. I promise you that. So SmackDown different content, huh? Yeah, actually like that. Let's go.
All right, so it's kind of insinuated is there's a good chance there might be a fight breaking out between two superstars. Don't you guys, as authority figures, want to, do your jobs and prevent that from happening? Give me DIY, pal. Oh yeah, they definitely dig that Japanese wrestling, or Japanese women's wrestling. Like they're totally behind Asuka, and they were all over Naomi. I think this might be the end of part 1. Oh yeah, this is the end of part 1. All right, on to part 2.
It is the start of what is going to be an unbelievable weekend in the capital city of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. The Kingdom Arena tonight for Friday Night SmackDown.
Whoop whoop! What's up, Sonic? Good to see you, pal. Yeet yeet. Happy Friday. Hope all is well. Oh, they're showing the footage of Los Gardas winning the AAA tag titles.
Former tag team champions in their own right. NXT tag team titles, 2-time WWE tag team champions. DIY.
Crowd seems to love DIY, pal. And his tag team partner looks like, get me Phoenix, pal. Yeah, for real. They are snoozers, pal.
And their opponent with a combined weight of 412 pounds. Andrade and Ray Phoenix. So Gargano and Ciampa were running their mouths, and all this had added up and said, "Hey, Andrade, you want a tag match? Find a partner." What a partner! Lit things up a few weeks ago, Wade. Yes, they did. They have tagged one time previously. Win the AAA tag title, though, back in May. These two showed some immediate chemistry together, and they're going to need that tonight because DIY are chemistry personified.
That should be fun. Maybe. I don't know. I'm tripping.
Well, here we go. Ciampa starting things off against Andrade.
Yeah, it looks like it because we're probably gonna be seeing him and Aleister Black going at it. Oh yeah, why does this crowd love DIY so much? Like they're chanting Johnny Wrestling.
On the list, we'll see if they grab gold out later on tonight.
Nice, Scott. Whoop whoop. That's awesome to hear, man. Hope she gets all the rest, all the care, all the love. Whoop whoop. Yeah, for real. Talk about dropping the ball.
Andrade fly and take control of this tag team match.
And now Andrade and Ray Phoenix got him behind him. They're chanting Lucha.
Stop running around trying to be locker room leaders, taking control of the entire tag team division. This was I don't mind that at all.
Whoop whoop.
Tag team division just needs some leadership in this. All the miles on the clock for DIY, they work well together.
I do too. They work well together.
This is an experience factor now kicking in. The initial burst from Ray Phoenix is something more than
Like you got Andrade, who's a strength guy, but he can still fly.
from DIY. They're a precision tag team, as I mentioned before. Numerous tag team champions together in the past. Ciampa follows it up with a big kick, and suddenly Gargano and Ciampa dominating. Step the step to complete control and domination from DIY.
Cover now by Ciampa. And kick out. Phoenix stays alive. We're back on Friday Night SmackDown. It's DIY. Phoenix, but right now Gargano and Ciampa's dominating. Frequent tags in and out of the ring. Interesting to see Gargano and Andrade back in the same ring together. Back in 2018, those two had the match of the year in NXT. Oh goodness!
Oh my God, that landed by Gargano was absolutely horrific. Landed on the steps with his shin. Hoping he's okay, and for the moment at least. Oh, Ciampa's got to go it alone.
Now Ray Phoenix taking up the pace. Johnny Gargano, who landed hard.
About as awkward a landing as you can have over the top rope, contacting those steel steps on the way down to the easy.
And cover now by Ciampa. That's the arm and the leg. Great cover by Ciampa. Great kick out by Ray Phoenix. Hey, Wade, a new era is born. Jurassic World Rebirth takes you to the most dangerous island on Earth. Only in theaters Wednesday.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I thought they did a great job with that.
That's kind of our specialty.
And we're getting a random ad in the middle of this. Just kind of checking on my dog.
We take cues here.
Temporarily wasn't working, Michael Cole. And put the plug on me or something.
Whoop, whoop.
Johnny Gargano pulled Andrade off the apron just when Phoenix was finally going to get that tag.
Johnny wrestling, apparently feigning a knee injury.
No, he's still shaking off. It's legit. I'm telling you, he's hurt.
To be fair, yeah, when he wants to sell, he can sell.
Phoenix is a human highlight.
He's threading platform through the pain with that flat knee injury. Still wanting to get back in the ball for half because Ciampa is taking the baby out.
Ronnie looking for a down. Gargano's legal, so is Ronnie. And Johnny Gargano came up a bit. Give that Dragon screw by Andrade.
Right, that badly has stumbled back from Andrade. But now the favor fully on the side of Andrade and Phoenix.
And Gargano howling in pain.
Well, Gargano should not even be in the fight at this point. It's just what competitor he is. Simply
Superstar Andrade went for the Meteora. Gargano rolled out of harm's way. Slingshot spear caught by Andrade. Oh, and what a elbow to the back of the neck. Goes Gargano off that reverse tornado DDT. Kick out of two by Johnny.
well, hats off to Johnny Gargano and his unrelenting passion for this game. You might not like his, but you have to respect a man fighting past the pay barrier here. Just how much it means to guys like Ciampa and Johnny.
Yeah, pal, Todd.
Gritty dudes in the hard way.
New Women's U.S. Champion Jones, pal. You called it. Just look at her. Just look at her.
Johnny Gargano.
Because WWE, pal.
And here comes Ray Phoenix. The high flyer up to the top rope. What a splash! Cover. Kicks it two. A lot of respect shown to the Hall of Famer Eddie Guerrero. What a around the world. And watch the frog splash here by Ray Phoenix. To the midsection of Ciampa, who just about kicked down the Ciampa at this point, needs to know there's not much chance of Johnny Gargano, his tag partner, giving a lot of help from it.
Now it's like the crowd's behind both teams.
Barely stand up. The same is probably true of Ciampa, although he's battling off.
Dude keeps holding his sign out. It says, Hater said cancel Riyadh. And we sold out. Yes, dude, like on the hard cam, or opposite the hard cam side, like on the floor, he keeps holding this big green sign that says, Hater said cancel Riyadh. We sold out.
On their feet for a tremendous tag team matchup. And what a tag team matchup this has been here on Friday Night SmackDown. DIY against Andrade and Ray Phoenix. Absolute banger. And it's still ongoing despite the war wound shown by all four men. Suffering a knee injury early on in the matchup. Gargano has fought through. Andrade. Looking for something huge here to finally put this one away. But of course, there's fight left in Johnny Wrestling. What are they going to do here? High risk maneuver. Gargano left on his feet. What it is. Athleticism and reflexes from this man. Watch out. Oh, goodness, stuck it. Ciampa. No, Gargano actually kicked to make the save. Gargano tried to roll out the way. He didn't roll far enough, but basically got a double stomp to the chest. That's his reward. Phoenix using the ropes to his advantage. So much acceleration and so much impact.
This match is very much for the house. Like this crowd, like they got this crowd into it. I got to give them their props.
This place is electric for this tag team match. What an absolute unexpected treat these four have thrown on here. Uh-oh. Phoenix makes the tag. He's legal. Oh, Johnny Gargano saw that. He's going to know now. Phoenix. Incredible! Turned that into a German suplex. Bridging cover now. Almost time of what a move by Ray Phoenix. It been a little more crisp. That surely would have been the end there. A massive leverage German suplex there, but it's like the beating Phoenix is taking.
I don't understand what the crowd is chanting, but at least from the facial expressions and body language, I have to assume they're showing appreciation. Another doing soccer chants. Okay, cool.
Gargano up on his shoulders, unlocking top rope, Ciampa sends it, spinning out to the floor. Gargano pull through, isn't enough for the win. Almost had it, 2.5. This one Phoenix was trying, but the muscle buster winner. Phoenix hurt his knee. Gargano capitalized. Tag the Ciampa. Daily got poison Rana, and now Ciampa looking to capitalize on this and put this to bed. Looking for fairy tale ending. Gargano with a kick to the face. Down goes Phoenix. Cover off the double team. Somehow Phoenix is in it. Somehow
Phoenix is alive. And Ciampa.
Now the crowd has their phones out.
No! Project Ciampa. Cover. Andrade. Perfect timing from Andrade. Because if this one was as good as over, just a volley of offense thrown the way of Ray Phoenix. Oh, Andrade. On with a back elbow. Ciampa now going to send Andrade to the ropes. Kick drops Andrade to his knees. And now Tommaso Ciampa looking to put Ray Phoenix away. Exposes his knee into the corner. Nobody home. Phoenix. Tremendous balance. Ciampa up on the top rope. Are now made to Andrade, who's legal. It's suddenly lucky Blake. Oh. Andrade. No message.
Now again, great match for the house. It just took up a lot of TV time.
Absolutely incredible action here in this tag team match. Was an absolute treat for all of us. Complete pandemonium from start to finish. What a victory for this team, who are now basically 2-0. This Mexican muscle buster here from Ray Phoenix. We've seen that in the past. That you call it called the message, the 1-2 Ray.
I've got to thinking, what if they do a storyline where Penta gets jealous of this relationship between Andrade and Phoenix? There's a storyline between them. It ends with them becoming a trios, and that's how they introduce the trios titles. Or like the WWE TKO trios titles. Whoop, whoop. Those are some delicious potato chips.
Tomorrow night, it is our
Yeet.
It is the culmination of one of the greatest rivalries in the history of WWE. Night of Champions, Cena versus Punk. Yin and Yang. Two seemingly opposite forces that in truth complement and interconnect with the other. Two entities in constant flux and transformation. Totally interdependent to exist. John Cena is Cena.
Yeah, give me the chips, pal.
Yin and Yang.
I like the yin and yang imagery with this and symbology.
John Cena, the clean-cut, untouchable chosen one. If you want some, come get some. A decorated champion. And above all else, a man of the people. After more than 2 decades in the
Yeet, yeet.
hustle, loyalty, and respect.
Yeah, I think they're gonna roll the dice. I think this is where they think they're gonna roll the dice on Jade. which I really hope they bring in, like, for the one-on-one matches. I hope she gets like veteran workers who can carry her, because she still needs that seasoning. I'd like to see Asuka, because like I like the character she's doing, and she's entertaining and funny.
His desire would lead to bitterness and resentment, self-destruction and banishment. But time changes everything. Yin becomes yang. Yang becomes yin. In an infinite dance, struggling to find harmony. Contrasting dualities, destined to be found.
This is a good video package, very creative.
That title has corrupted you. I've been the victim of it. Instead of a graceful exit, Johnson is detached and disillusioned. Has vowed to ruin wrestling for everyone. CM Punk has returned from exile, a beacon of hope and change. A new face for the company he once vowed to burn down. The balance has shifted. Light becomes shadow. Shadow now stands in the sun. I have shut your mouth and beaten your best. You can't beat me. When I'm at my best, you never could. I won the title. I left with the title. You're trying to follow in my footsteps. I hate this idea that you're the best in the world. You're not. I'm the greatest of all time. The truth is, Punk.
Yeah, I can see that scenario too.
I am jealous that you have conned these people into believing a myth that you're the best in the world.
However, this night's not over yet.
Who gave you this?
The night's not over yet. We still got the last woman standing, pal.
What have you done with it? People who actually work hard if it gets you ahead. The greatest of all time. Night of Champions. Balls in your court, hero. The best in the world. You can't see me. I see through you. Yin and yang. Positioned once again upon opposing shores. For a final reckoning. Well, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena will join us a bit later on tonight here on Friday Night SmackDown. But Wade, you and I are going to have the privilege to be able to call the final match in this great rivalry. Oh, man, it's incredible. I mean, go back 14 years. Well, okay. Our truth.
Give me Ron Killings, pal.
We are Saudi Arabia. What's up? I'll tell you what's up. I am Ron Killings. I am the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Now put some respect on my name. John Cena. I ain't letting it slide. Get out here right now. I want you right now. Come on, John Cena. Where you at? Let's go, buddy. Oh, true. Let's go. Oh, uh-oh. You gotta turn around. Black Max from Aleister Black.
All right, so I guess Aleister Black's turned heel.
2 weeks in a row by a ranting R-Truth. Don't you bring from this cup? I guess we're even now, Ron.
of Aleister Black.
I mean, to be fair, he at least kind of had a little bit of a reason too. I mean, this dude kept interrupting him. He's waiting to interrupt him twice in a week, 2 weeks in a row. I did not know he released one. That's awesome. Like that should probably be a good one because that dude could sing. I always thought.
Titles against the Wyatt Six. What's your game plan?
He can throw some bars down. Whoop, whoop.
Saudi Arabia. Let me ask you a question. When's the last time that the Street Profits have had tag team gold? 4 years, Byron. And we had to go through fire to get back to the mountaintop. So the Y6 or any tag team must be out their damn mind if they think they're going to take these tag team championships from us anytime soon.
We the class of this division. People keep asking, dogs, why are you defending your titles against the Wyatts? The answer is simple. They the only threat we got. So we approach them.
Oh, nice. I gotta check that out. Whoop, whoop. Get me YouTube.
It's Friday. So that means it's time to go to work.
Boys, look, it was understood and it had to be explained. But if need be, I got you on that.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, go take care of business. I know y'all got this.
Yeah, give me that smoke, pal.
Championship time.
Count. Bro, this song, holy shit, dude. Dude, seriously, what can't Ron Killings do? Yeah, I can see that happening. The other ones, yeah, they take it off Los Garzas. Ooh, man, they cut that wrong. So you still hear Cody Rhodes' entrance music as Aleister Black's walking.
As far as I'm concerned, he's got the speed.
You know, I know truth. Well, next time you're looking for payment, why don't you do it face to face with him? I'm pretty sure it'll be a lot different. Sure you will be. Listen, look, who am I to tell you what to do, okay? But if it was me, I mind my own business.
Everything I've seen him do, I've enjoyed.
Boy, you let him handle his business and you stay out the way before you end up a casualty. Hello? You should walk away now. Forget it. Two hurts.
I like this backstage segment. Good shit. I like that. Good stuff. Good stuff. I think we're going to see Truth and Damian. I think it's going to lead to Truth and Damian Priest versus Aleister Black and Carmelo Hayes. Give me the Wyatt 6, pal. So I wonder, are they trying to send a message here? Earlier in the night, we had Roxanne Perez, not Rock. Wow. Zelina Vega make her entrance as the champion first. She dropped the belt. Same thing here with Street Profits and Wyatt 6, including Wyatt 6 or Street Profits doing the whole, all right, we got to stand in the middle of the ring and hold our dicks for a commercial break and a backstage promo. That would be awesome. I mean, they already opened the door for TNA characters to appear when they put Abyss in there. Speaking of which, if you've not had a chance to check out that video of Chris Parks himself watching the Abyss in WWE 2K25 for the first time, and dude, so wholesome, man. Such great wholesome content right there. Give me the James gang, pal. Problem is, one half's in the other company. I think that might be a little bit of a snag. But I think we can do 3 Live Crew though, because we got Conan and AAA. 3 Live Crew. It's the remix.
Here comes Joe Casey with a big right hand.
Yeah, I don't either, which makes me wonder, are they throwing that out there to be like make the viewers think? Are we going to flip another set of belts? Or are we doing that as like to make you think that's going to happen and then we don't? Oh, wait, we got Motor City Machine Guns here, pal. We got Axiom. Los Garza's DIY.
Motor City Machine Guns had their match with the Y6, ultimately ended up losing and got being the hell out of them.
Casey with a clothesline delivered to Montez Ford. Tag team titles on the line. DIY's out here as well. Everyone looking on.
Check 1 2 1 2 1. Sorry.
Tag made, and here comes Dexter Loomis. I was telling the story about Loomis a bit earlier on, Wade. The fact that here's a man who was
That's very true.
throughout his career. The guy who actually kidnapped the Miz at one point. I mean, this thing's all about the kick out now.
Well, that was the one thing he's done that I didn't actually mind when he kidnapped and tortured the Miz. That was kind of cool. That was a brief window of understanding.
Referencing that storyline between Dexter Loomis and the Miz, where he hey, give me house invasions, pal.
Dexter Loomis and double team coming from the Lion 6.
Yeah, for real, nobody's safe in wrestling.
Nikki Cross, along with Big Red Eric.
How long before there's an angle where we see a custody of Seth and Becky's kid on a pole?
Said, hey, who wins this? And of course, in the back of their minds, remembering that the White Six did hit out of all four teams around the edge.
Roll up now and a kick out. Now Dexter Loomis. Again, tag made by Casey. Casey once led a move, you may remember, Wade, or a clan as a wannabe Messiah back in his NXT days.
Got himself some followers, made a real name for himself.
Oof, yeah, that was a rough one.
Brawler. Came up the old-fashioned way on the independent scene. Has gone from strength to strength since arriving on SmackDown.
Imagine sharing a locker room with that game. Oh, and a double team. Montez, back of his neck. Loomis covered for the tag team championship to the kick out.
That's such incredible cohesion there between Loomis and Casey. Outlines exactly why, outside of the crazy mentality, they are so effective belt to belt.
And Wade, it's interesting that they're able to concentrate on this match as well, with the fact that all the other tag teams on SmackDown are hanging around outside the ring looking on and have a score to settle for the Wyatt Six. The Wyatt Six of Dexter Loomis and Joe Gacy have been dominating Montez Ford of the Street Profits with the tag titles on the line. Ford looking to rally here.
That's all good, pal.
House team of the street by the Wyatt Six is something we have not seen since the Profits returned to SmackDown in January.
And the rest of the tag teams on SmackDown have surrounded the ring, looking on at this match. A collision, both men down. The turning point of the match. Angelo Dawkins on the apron wants to get in here. No.
Yeah, this is very much a house show, unfortunately.
Dawkins on the outside. Easy.
Oh, damn, really? That's awesome. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
Dawkins, wow, what a elbow by Dawkins, who's fired up.
Ronaldo Cristiano Ronaldo plays right here in the ring for El Nasa FC.
Like to do that. Oh, and a big headbutt by Gacy.
Signed a new 2-year contract yesterday.
I did see a picture of him on social media celebrating. Oh, and from behind now, Los Garces gets involved. They rip Loomis out of the ring.
That reminds me of something else. That triggers something in my mind real quick. Let me pull up so I get the information right.
Dawkins wiping out everybody.
Turning Loomis into a human missile.
Well, Dawkins now trapped out by DIY.
Oh, damn. DQ, everybody's in here fighting, pal.
Such a heated environment in the Wyatt Six. The boots of everybody.
Loomis and Gacy are down. Go down, Uncle Holly. Rolling now. Taking DIY.
The one-man army.
The stars of now. Loomis and the machine guns may want to think twice.
God, I want this guy on my side.
And Fraxium gets in the fray. 4-on-1.
It took 4 dudes to take out Eric Rowan. It took Fraxium and Motor City Machine Guns to take him out. And he's still fighting them off.
A big smile on his face. Los Garces.
Finally, Eric Rowan hits the deck of the
They got Uncle Howdy involved.
runs into a kick by Montez Ford.
We cannot celebrate too soon around this crew of tag teams.
Dawkins, gonna fly!
Okay, that's Ford as well. Everybody's down. Well, Ted's ball playing high stakes 10-pin bowling.
It's a family affair, pal.
And the Street Profits, the tag team champions, standing tall. Please, the Wyatts.
See, so how is this for a very weird baseball thing? So at one point, Stan Musial was the all-time hit, like he held the record for most hits. His final at bat, he hit a single that scored Curt Flood that broke a scoreless tie in the 6th inning. Guess who that ball happened to get by? Cincinnati Reds rookie second baseman, Pete Rose. Pete Rose would later go on to break Stan Musial's hits record.
Yeah, Solo Sikoa offering Jimmy Uso an opportunity to come back to the family, come back in the fold. Jimmy Uso said,
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Mateo would attack from behind, and then Jimmy from an unlikely.
Yeah, dude, how wild is that? His lets Stan Musial's lets a single get by him, and then goes on to beat his on his final at bat and goes on to break his record.
To send a message to Solo. Solo wanted no part of it one-on-one.
And we are still at 6 belts.
Tonight, I didn't need your help.
Dude, for real, man. Like, how odd is it that shit happens like that?
Is there a problem here? Ain't no problem, Moose. It's just was do it. And the way you stepping up to Solo, that's what I should have done a long time ago. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Okay. Check this out. If you just get in where you fit in, then we're gonna be all right, Big Jim. And that's just keeping it 100. You feel me? Yeah. Got it, right, man.
That's pretty good to see. I like how they tease where they're kind of on the same page, but Jimmy seems like he has his eye on that U.S. title. Yeah, the Samoan Conan for real. That's just keeping it 100. All right, while they're doing the entrance, I'm gonna take a quick piss break. Be right back. Whoop, whoop. All right, back in. We got an actual commercial break or an actual commercial. Like, huh? We're going to skip that because it's pre-recorded, so we can do that. All right, we're on part 2, watchwrestling.ae. And we are skipping to... Hey, what what is this?
Volkswagen and other companies to build battery factories here in the United States so that the United States.
Hang on, sorry, I got it. Like, what the? How did this happen? I'm not taking a piss.
It's going to be an unbelievable weekend in the capital city of the kingdom.
Oh, that actually was the end of part 3. Okay, or part 2. My bad. All right, move on to part 3. That was okay. I picked a bad time to go to the bathroom. Starting part 3. Whoop, whoop.
Evolution. In Atlanta, Georgia, on Saturday, July 12th, and Sunday, July.
Oh, nice. Nice cold-blooded. Oh, yeah, because, dude, like, legally, or actually, don't quote me on that. Do not quote me on that. I'm not sure, like, what specific laws and specific areas are, but, like, I'll say this much. Here's what I was trained. Here's how I was trained. If a fan hops the guardrail and comes after you, they are fair game. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Because you don't know what their intentions are. So, yeah, Jacob running through him. Whoop, whoop. That's 7 belts. But, yeah, and then... Yeah, so Jacob fought 2, getting a free pass on somebody. Woo! That'd be fun to watch.
Heating up over the past couple of weeks, especially last week on Friday Night SmackDown.
This is gonna be a last woman standing.
I like how Tiffy kind of made her bodysuit look like a NASCAR driver's outfit.
And Naomi is the wild card in all this. We'll get into that story in just a couple of.
Fortunately, this is Saudi Arabia, so they kind of got to cover up, unfortunately. Hey, at least they're getting. I will give the women or whoever's like involved in the costume making credit. They're getting creative and unique with these bodysuits. I got to give them props. That's good shit.
Woman standing match, and it's for the Women's WWE Championship. The only way to win is to take your opponent until she cannot.
That is true. She could.
And beat the referee's count.
Although, funnily enough, there was one episode of SmackDown where Chelsea Green literally came to the ring wearing trash bags and looked good doing it.
She is the Women's WWE Champion, Tiffany Stratton.
Oh yeah, Riyadh's on Tiffy time right now. Whoop whoop.
Wait a minute, Nia Jax wasting little time going after Tiffany Stratton as referee.
Dude, I thought that was one of the most creative things I'd ever seen on a wrestling show. Like, it was a dumpster match between her and Michin. So she comes out in like a garbage uniform, like a women's garbage uniform, and then her skirt was made out of a little trash bag. I thought that was brilliant. Hey, get me Nia snacks, pal. Well, to be fair, she's really improved. She's gotten so much better. I call her Nia Snacks lovingly.
Outside the ring, this is going to be a physical battle. And what shocks me most of all in this, Wade, is actually wanted to make the challenge for last woman standing.
Yes, she did. Yeah, I remember that. Piper also dressed up for that.
Was thinking your advantage against. Oh, goodness. Oh, steps right to Stratton, floors the champion. Now the official gonna begin the count. I'd love to say that those Tiffany Stratton's knee, but they didn't. They hit the knee, the ribs, and the point of the jaw.
Now Nia drives her into the apron and continues the assault now on Tiffany Stratton. And Nia Jax gonna clear off our announce table.
You're right.
She's a snack rat, pal.
How are you going to move well when Jax is about to break it?
Right on top of our announce table, about breaking the champion in half.
Find apart a Tiffany Stratton's body that is not bruised and battered already. We're about 2 minutes in.
The official on a count of 5 now. Tiffany makes it back to her feet.
And I think we're starting to get a little bit mean here. Terrible. Oh, we're getting some feed issues, pal. Yeah, the audio went out. The video's still there. We lost the audio. There we go. We got the audio back.
Pulls out a second table now from outside the ring. The official begins to count again because Tiffany Stratton collapsed right in front of our announce table. The champion has not been able to get into this fight.
I like what you said that. It's been all Nia Jax. That was quite literally what everybody thought was going to happen. It was inevitable. Apart from one woman, apparently, Tiffany Stratton.
Well, I
got it wrong tonight.
Nia Jax was successful here last year when she won the Queen of the Ring tournament who advanced to SummerSlam. From Bayley.
Whoop, whoop.
This is indeed her final night as the official Queen of the Ring. Of course, we're getting a new one tomorrow. Either Jade Cargill or Asuka. But in the meantime, Nia Jax might swap out Queen of the Ring. And this WWE Women's Champ. Please don't swing the
Going to get out of harm's way as Nia Jax is swinging a kendo stick around here at ringside. Tiffany Stratton able to intercept. And Tiffany Stratton fight with everything she has in this match.
Watch it. There's bananas everywhere. You're going to slip off if you're not careful.
Match like this will change you. You're going to take down deep. Find out what's on the side. Can you be tough enough?
I'll tell you what you've got inside. You've got bones and you've got soft tissue. And at the end of they won't be intact.
Every time Tiffany has a flurry of offense, it is stopped by Nia Jax.
I mean, two things are important here. Power and durability. And I will give both of those advantages to Nia Jax. Quite significant.
Yeah, that thing about TV making you look bigger, that is a very true thing. Yeah, like everything else I've seen besides her on TV, she does look like she's healthy. And you know, and credit to Charlotte for being a good friend and helping her with that too. I remember seeing a lot of videos where her and Charlotte are working out together.
Very smart point, Cole, but I think we're beyond the recuperation for Tiffany Stratton already. Breaking the count is one thing, summing it up, results back is something else, but wait a minute.
And Stratton with a kendo stick, and she's going to unload now on Nia Jax, driving Jax around the ring. I mean, here's a woman who not only beat Jax for the title by cashing in January. Remember what she did to Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. An incredible performer, a great champion, trying to get back in this match. And Nia now down for the count. We're at a count of 5 with Nia Jax down. Back to her feet, though. Tiffany Stratton, the champion, top rope, crossbody. Lateral press. There'll be no cover in this match. It's last woman standing.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for real. The TV and a lot of production tricks. She might have been in one of the 4 ways. I don't know. I don't remember.
Drags herself back to her feet. And her focus goes to the challenge for Nia.
Yeah, that might have been one of the 4 ways then.
Has the gold once again. And Nia back outside on the hunt. Listen, Tiffany Stratton is a tremendous athlete. One of the best in WWE today. She's been a great champion. But it takes a different type of individual to be able to compete in a match like Last Woman Standing.
Well, I think Tiffany Stratton made a major strategic error tonight. I think she wants to get rid of Jax for good. Again, this count continues getting high. This Jax has just been stalking her like a zombie. It will not go away.
Count of 7. Count of 8. Stratton barely makes it back to her feet before the 10 count again. Nia Jax driving her into the barricade. Well,
Whoop, whoop.
match. Nia Jax really taking out on the table. This could be a disaster for Tiffany Stratton.
With a swagger in the step now of Nia Jax, who has concocted some investment.
All right, Tiffy got splashed to the table, pal.
We're at 6. We're at a count of 8 using the barricade. At a count of 9, drives herself barely to her feet.
9.5. You couldn't get much closer. But what's it worth, Stratton? What the hell can you throw back after absorbing that?
You saw the look of disbelief on the face of Nia Jax, and Tiffany Stratton somehow, maybe instinctively, made it to her feet before the count of 10. But it could just be a matter of moments before Jax wins another world title. Well, she already got crushed one table, might as well take out another. or 2. Again, Stratton makes it back to her feet.
Yeah, this has kind of died off here.
And every time Tiffany starts to rally away, Nia Jax does not allow it to happen.
She's trying to get this to get back into this, but you have to think that frame of Stratton, it's so weakened at this point. Hey, there's no endurance left. So B, those attacks are probably too weak to do too much damage anyway.
And every time Tiffany goes down, it's been harder and harder, and she's been slower and slower, making it back to her feet before the count of 10.
And you mentioned it earlier, Tiffany Stratton came through that war in the trenches at WrestleMania against Charlotte Flair. We did
did see a very different side to Tiffany, but this is a whole new level.
Yeah, a whole different ball game here. Last woman standing against one of the most vicious women in WWE. Oh no, Tiffany rolls out of harm's way into the screen. Goes Nia Jackson out. Stratton has an opportunity.
Well, you get an opportunity like that, you simply have to make it count. And Tiffany does not need asking twice.
Where's she going? Off the kendo stick. Tiffany Stratton now with one of those equipment cases and uses that as a weapon. Now, floored by the champ.
Those things are damn heavy. About 400 pounds, those equipment boxes. Lara Jax just ate all of it and wants no further part.
Okay, that heavy. Good thing they had wheels. There's Nia Jax now who's making her way down the ramp. Tiffany Stratton still on the attack. And this could be the opportunity way that Tiffany Stratton needed.
Just keep throwing whatever you've got the way of Nia Jax. And it's astounding that bounce back at all.
Yeah, we're learning a lot about the champion tonight. The resilience of Tiffany Stratton.
Going long, pal. And again, it is the last woman standing. They are in Riyadh, and it's, it's pretty much a glorified house show.
Got out to disqualification. Stratton. Now mocking Tippy time.
What time is it?
Tippy time right now. Tippy time may well be about to end for good.
As Stratton's driven into the barricade. And the official once again will begin the count of Tiffany quickly back to the beat this time. Steel chair in hand, completely legal, under last woman standing rules. 10 to the spine.
It's one of those weird new booking things with the way they're building their shows or they're setting up their shows. It's like 4 or 5 matches a show for the PLEs, and that's it. And then the other things spill over to SmackDown or Raw. Or they end up getting settled on Saturday night's main event.
And Nia's not done yet. One more time. This time with a steel chair. Another with a steel chair. And Tiffany Stratton may be down and out.
Completely splattered. Tiffany Stratton.
Only 2 champion matches, pal.
Count of 5, halfway there. Halfway to the championship for Jax. Count of 6 now. Count of 7. Stratton trying to pull herself up at the ropes at a count of 8. A count of 9. Stratton makes it to her feet. Jax catches her in the ribs again.
Right on that weak spot. Well, I say that where is a weak spot not on the body of Stratton. After this level of abuse at Jax, although she's taken a lot herself, is looking fresh as a daisy. The jump.
Whoop, whoop.
Setting up the table now. Looking for the final blow. Uh-oh, and Tiffany on her shoulders. Nia's going to climb the ropes here. Going to go up at least one more to the second. Looking for a Samoan drop through the table. Looks like she did to the announce table earlier on tonight. Tiffany, though, trying to slide down, lands on her feet. Oh, powerbomb. Oh, no! Both women are down for the WWE Women's.
Yeah, I thought that I agree with you, Cold Blood. That was a great concept for a pay-per-view. Nothing but championship matches.
Six now. Who will make it back to their feet first? Count of 7. Count of 8. Count of 9. Nia Jax beats the count, so does Stratton.
Both women up at 9.5. Although up perhaps isn't the right word.
And here comes Naomi with his Money in the Bank briefcase, pal.
It didn't quite happen. Tiffany Strong.
Oh, that's so weak. That's so weak how like they do that shit.
As she drives Jackson and Naomi. I got two for the price of one here. Stratton. Oh, putting smoke salt.
Like, oh, it wasn't really a cash in because, like, oh, we stalled until somebody could break it up. Oh my, pal.
It is impossible. Too strong. Two tables. Looked outside the ring there. Nia Jax.
And Naomi and the briefcase are still out there. So you can't forget you can't rule those out. Those are still in play.
Dangerous a place as you can be for Jax. Using the briefcase. Jax through both tables. Nia Jax is gone and maybe out. Count of four. Count of five. Nia Jax yet to stop.
I think we might see this. I could see this happening. I could see Naomi like kind of hanging out back, and that sneaks a cash in and steals it from Tiffy right here. Now again, I have not read the spoilers. Because Naomi's still out there and the briefcase is still out there, so it's still in play.
What an absolute car wreck of a matchup. The entire ringside area has been destroyed. But Tiffany Stratton showed the drive, the durability, the desire to retain the gold. An incredible performance tonight by the women's champion. That wasn't the end. It is beyond me, but this is the moment we thought history was about to be made. This money in the bank Naomi trying to cash in. Split second left happened. And then Tiffany Stratton used the money in the bank briefcase to her advantage, driving Nia Jax 2 tables. We learned a lot. Tiffany Stratton tonight. Tiffany Stratton is the last woman standing. Tiffany Stratton is still your WWE Women's Champion. Well, what a hell of a matchup here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, Wade. Last woman standing, Tiffany Stratton, impressive tonight. Incredible stuff. Matches like that make guys like me feel so happy to be retired and able to watch from the relative safety of this booth. Well, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of programming notes. Want to remind everyone that this coming Monday night, Raw on Netflix has a special start time live from Pittsburgh. It'll be 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock on the West Coast in the United States, again 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific for Monday Night. And then
Yeah, and there'll be a late start for us when we watch it, pal.
2 hours each and every week. Now we get ready for tomorrow night's Night of Champions. Special start time 8 here in Saudi Arabia, 1 on the East Coast, 10 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast. And it's the King of the Ring tournament finals, where we'll see Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, take on Randy Orton, the winner. That's a World Championship opportunity. SummerSlam.
Not only that, United States champion Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu puts it on the line against family member former.
Yeah, I think we'll do the same time. Yeah, same time as usual. Let's be starting earlier or right in the beginning.
Saw some carnage between Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. We're getting even more tomorrow in a street fight of 2 powerhouses. You have so much
Whoop, whoop.
together, and even more bad blood. They go one-on-one.
And now we got bad blood.
The ring. Will it be the Empress of tomorrow? Asuka for Monday Night Raw. For the Storm from Friday Night SmackDown. Jade Cargill will
find out the winner.
We might do a surprise Twitch stream tonight. Not 100% sure yet.
Bulls 8 years after that history making clutch back in 2011. CM Punk on the WWE.
Here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, CM Punk is here.
We got the face to face. Whoop whoop. Punk live.
Next on Friday Night SmackDown.
This August, WWE brings the vibes. The Red Light Stadium. See, you know what time it is? 2 minutes. SummerSlam on a whole nother level. WWE SummerSlam.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been quite the night here on Friday Night SmackDown, live from the capital city of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. Of course, we just saw an unbelievable last woman standing match between Tiffany Stratton and Nia Jax. Tiffany Stratton still your WWE Women's Champion.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Oof. Oof.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undisputed WWE John Cena.
Whoop whoop.
Please welcome the greatest of all time.
Oh man, the Single Shake burgers are so delicious. I can go grab some sodas. Be right back. Yeet yeet. Word life, pal. I mean, that's 8 belts. 8 belts for tonight. Drug-free, pal.
John Cena looking in a mirror from like 20 years ago.
I forgot how much I love this industry. I love the outfit, maybe not so much.
Dude's got the Motorola logo on one of the sleeves. Which hasn't been relevant since about 2005. Which I think is the reference he's going for there.
Just your television set, your eyes are working just right. This clown plagiarized my pipe bomb, so now I'm stealing word light. And you had to rip me off to cut your best promo, just to distract from the fact that we all see you move in slow-mo. Remember when he used to rap? Yeah, you deserve all the criticism. You're like a Timu Macklemore, but with Mackle-less rhythm. And he said I'm a problem. He called me a player hater. Let's be honest. John Cena's buried more talent than The Undertaker. That's why he's the champ. And he went and lost all his respect.
I like that he threw the Undertaker name in there because that's a kayfabe. Like Undertaker was a kayfabe thing, where Cena was a shoot.
If you never said your prayers, ate your vitamins, or fixed your bald spot, you wouldn't be a pro wrestler. You'd be a Boston Mall cop. Hey, he gets good movie roles. That much is a fact. But then we see Batista act, and we realize that John ain't that. Same shirt.
That you, yeah, you can't, oof.
Your persona stay tragic. You're like a fish belly white Hulk Hogan, but somehow more problematic.
Oh yeah, this is bombing. Yeah, it's starting to bomb a little bit. The crowd's with it though.
When it comes to best in the world, I'm your vessel, because millions chant my name, and at you they chant, you can't wrestle. Get it in while you can. In 6 months, he'll be gone, and I'll still be here having fun. He won't have time for you little people anymore. He'll be busy washing underwears for James Gunn. Hero now. He works for DC. But no matter how hard you try, you still always be the Marine to me. You can't see me. It's a hell of a catchphrase, John, but now it's all done, because we all see you.
And we're looking at a washed up
Boo this promo, yeah. It's
years ago today, I dropped a legendary pipe bomb, and you tried to make it all about you because that's what you do, John. You're a leech. You're a phony.
yeah, this kind of missed the mark. I appreciate the effort, I appreciate the creativity. It just didn't stick the landing. Well, the crowd's hot for it.
Before you go, John.
Okay, so here's you want to hear dude. So this is Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, right in the middle of the front row, like there's this one dude. Yeah, you basically got looks like a suburban white dad right in the front row. Yeah, it should. Yeah, this should have been a short rhyme. Exactly. Trying to fill time.
We get set for tomorrow night. Perhaps for the final time in this long, storied rivalry.
Oh yeah, man. Oof.
It is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
All righty, and that's that for SmackDown. And looks like we will be continuing tonight in about 10-15 minutes on twitch.tv/LG Brandon whoop whoop. But as far as the rest of this weekend goes, tomorrow we got the Smack Attack and then the late start replay watch along of Night of Champions at 8 Eastern, 7 Central, right here on the HMG YouTube channel. And then Sunday we got The Wreckage, followed by HMG After Dark. Not sure what we're doing for that. Hopefully get that figured out before then. And of course, Monday Locker Room, Raw Watch Along, Impact Attack. But yeah, this night ain't over. It's Friday, pal. We're going to keep the party going. Twitch.tv/LG Brandon, whoop whoop, about 10-15 minutes. Hope to see you there. Yeah, pal. Thank you, Cold Blooded. Whoop whoop. All right, take care, y'all.
This year.